So I just pulled up to the local right now. I want to try something different. I'm going to try to skate this board here today. This thing is wide. It is like snowboard width. It's like 9.5 inches. So I'm going to probably just stay in the mini ramp and then just try to get some like skating done on the mini out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I'm not too sure how this is going to go. Forgive me for the angle. I don't know if that's like a good enough angle. It's kind of weird for me to film transition. Like I've never really filmed much transition, but I'm just gonna go for this front 180 deck check and come back in, or front disaster, if you will. Yeah, I threw a couple of them just now, but we'll see how this one goes. Slipping and sliding. I could probably front lift this, honestly, if I had the balls today. It's like a little bit enough to go, but I have to do the front rock first. There we go. I don't know how much air I got. I want to do like what would be sick, you do a big front air and then you go clack on the way back in, but that's big boy shit. I'm not doing that today. Let me see if I can get a front lip. I'm about juiced out on this session. Didn't have breakfast, so I'm just gonna see what I can get. Oh, it's still on my toes. It's a little pop, slide, and go back in. Oh, hell. Jesus. Lean back, dude. I put too much weight on my toes. That was crazy. Back seat, back seat, back seat. That probably wasn't the most decked out. Like, I was probably here. I wish I could be like here. I was probably like here, but I'm gonna take it because I've done so much stuff today that's like super out of my comfort zone, honestly. I was trying to get blunt to 50, but didn't work. Board is like so much fun. I really did not, like I haven't skated in probably a week and a half, and this isn't my usual setup. I felt comfy from the moment the first drop in on the mini ramp. I felt so comfy. There's so much space back here for my foot on the tail. I think the biggest problem for me was like trying to do front 5-0s on my other setup. the tail isn't as square as this or wide, so my heel would drag the coping and I would be hesitant to put my tail down. But with this, there's so much room, it feels like I'm sitting in a recliner. Like I'm just like hanging back. And like on those front side ollies on the mini ramp, my feet shift around heaps, but because there's so much space, I was still able to grip the board. Whereas on my other setup, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And there's just something about how indies turn, honestly. Like these are like the regular stage 11 indies. They're the 169s, I believe. But there's just the height and like how they turn, it just feels like home. I've tried Ace, I've tried like other trucks, but I feel like indies are my setup. Plus the 56s, I don't have to push as hard. I haven't got wheel bite yet, but this board this far has been amazing. And I'm so glad I gave it another go, because I haven't had this much fun on a board for like, since I was probably like 15 or something and got like a brand new setup. So I'm super stoked on this. I did a couple of grinds on the rail. Maybe I'll get some just now. Just like some feebles and board sides. You can still kind of skate this street-ish. It's not so much like a transition ripper. It can be all around, but now I get why Bevup skates shaped boards, because that dude shreds and he just like never takes his feet off the board. But maybe we'll get some grinds and see how that goes. And I'm just gonna run some go-tos, I think. I clipped on the way up. Oh, so much room. Front lip, let's see if I get a front lip on this bad boy. Oh, goddamn. All right, this one will be the defining factor. If I can back 50 this, I'll be stoked. Back 50-50. Oh. You ever have a skate session so good where it's like you're just buzzing the whole time and you don't want to leave, and then you feel like $1,000,000? Like I'm feeling so good right now, like just natural endorphins. I actually had a rough night's sleep, and because I'm a side sleeper, I sleep on my side obviously, and my lower back and hips get an absolute beating throughout the night. So I have to wake up and do a bunch of stretches, and I was like in pain before I left the house today, and it just feels like as soon as I like dropped in on this board, like everything just melted away. And it's just crazy how therapeutic skating can be, and like how it pays to switch things up sometimes. Like obviously my normal setup is like my go-to, you know, 8.5 Ace trucks, 54mm Spitfire full conicals. But just riding this, just having the indies, like I said, it feels like home. The turning radius and like the weight distribution, and just like I feel like when I was riding, I had a weekend board a few boards ago, probably like maybe half a dozen boards ago now. I had a weekend board and it was an 875, so I had to run 169s, pretty much the same exact setup but different. And I felt so comfy on that board. So maybe it's a width thing. Like I wear a size 9 US Converse, so usually it's like size 10 Vans, but I always felt like my feet were like coming off the board. And with this, I feel so comfy. So maybe I need to look into like getting an 875 hockey or FA or something if they have the regular concave. But that weekend was a lot of fun. Yeah, I literally thought I had my setup dialed in, and then now it's like after stepping foot on this, everything changes. Like I need to like, I can understand why people go setup crazy. They're like, oh, I need to have this and that and this amount of, you know, whatever. Just all the madness that goes into skateboard setups. But I feel like just having stage 11 indies, just regular indies, and then just the 56s, just do me a world of like difference. Because I was skating like so confidently. I was like rolling in, like I was like really, really confident on the board, and I didn't feel like unsteady or shaky. I think it probably has a lot to do with the width of the board and then the truck. So I'm definitely going to look into some 875s because I just had the best time, honestly. This session, it just is so, feels so healing and therapeutic. Like I'm really happy right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. So I've come across a few Instagram pages now, and they're kind of like for posting like shaped boards. So there's like land yachts, I think, and then wheel bite. But People have some really cool shaped setups. If you guys ride shaped setups, let me know which brands you're riding. I'm super keen to go down this shaped board, wide board rabbit hole. Like I said, I'm going to try to find like some 875s in FA or hockey, or even other brands like Opera. They seem pretty sick. Same with, what's that other brand, Quasi. So yeah, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Check out eveningmob.com. I'm so stoked on this setup, honestly. Like, this is life-changing. I feel like this is going to change how I skate forever. So yeah, cheers for watching the video if you've made it this far. Hope to see you guys in the next one.